Okay, so it is official. Meet Kevin Series A, which he was talking a lot about before he went on his break. This is the official website, the official name of the company that's going to go public. It's called HouseHack, or househack.com is actually how you get to this website. And it looks terrible. So let's go over it. First, I want to talk about this actual website. Now, I've built a lot of websites for different things I've done over the years, and I can tell you this website is junk. This is like a Shopify type website that someone built for like $1,000, right? Now, this company, HouseHack, that he's trying to go public with, which I'll show the valuations, he's trying to get at least $30 million for this company. This is a $1,000 website built for a potentially $30 million company. I really don't know why he didn't spend more money to make this website. This is the first thing that people are going to see about HouseHack, his company, right? And he didn't spend more money to make this better. It's literally one page, right? If you click on any of these, it just takes you to farther down on the page. We won't go over the entire page. It's really long. I'll just go over some of the main details. But the entire thing, the whole purpose of HouseHack, right? They're going to do wedge deals. Now, if you don't know what wedge deals are, that's basically where you buy undervalued properties, you fix them up a little bit, and then you sell them for more money, right? You get a mortgage for it, then you refinance your mortgage after you fix up the property, and you get a lot more money, you reinvest that into a new property. Those are wedge deals. Now, wedge deals in and of themselves are actually, a fairly good way to make money. I'm not dissing wedge deals by themselves, but this whole program that he's selling is you're going to be giving him money so his company can do wedge deals. You're not going to be making the money. Like, you'd make so much more money, significantly more money, if you personally did the wedge deal as opposed to giving money to Kevin so he can do more wedge deals for his company. Okay, so right here, this breaks down the 5 stages of Meet HouseHack right here. And this is some really interesting and mind-boggling information. So number 1, it says buy under market wedge deals, which I already talked about, identified through our connections, are already built AI wedge finder. Now this sounds right here scammy as heck. Now, I'm not saying it's a scam, but it sounds incredibly scammy. If you don't know, I was involved in cryptocurrency back in 2017, and there was a thing called BitConnect. And BitConnect said the same thing. We have an AI trading bot that will trade cryptocurrency on the market, will make you a ton of money. And then we found out later that that was completely made up. It's completely made up. So all of these, not all of, but a lot of these scams will use, we have special AI technology. Now, I would love for Kevin to show his AI technology, right? I'm not saying what he's doing is a scam, but it does sound very scammy that he has special AI wedge finder technology, right? There are companies way larger than this new startup HouseHack. If Kevin was able to create this AI technology to find wedge deals, I'm sure these other companies that have way more money can do this way more efficiently than you, Kevin. So unless you can show that your AI technology is able to beat everyone else, all these other massive companies on the market, it just sounds really scammy, bud. Fix them up using our market-tested uniform, rent them out to qualified short, medium, and long-term tenants, blah, 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 all this. So basically what this is talking about, like I said, it's wedge deals. They buy properties, fix them up. Now, there is some issues with wedge deals. If you don't know what you're doing, you could potentially find a property that's undervalued. You think it just needs some minor care, like has some mold issues, fix some windows and stuff, sell it for more money. But if you don't do your research, potentially that house could have like foundation problems or things that are going to cost like hundreds of $1,000s to fix. And at that point, you'll actually lose money. So you need to know what you're doing in order to get involved in wedge deals. Now, what's really interesting about this is going to be a publicly traded company, right? And you can invest in it, but they say specifically all of the money that they make from their initial wedge deals, they're going to use it to reinvest to get more wedge deals. And then when they get money from those, they're going to reinvest those in more wedge deals. So this company is never going to have like money in the bank that they can actually, give as dividends or anything. They're just going to be reinvesting it in more properties. And potentially, if the housing market crashes, this company's like doomed, man, because that's all they're doing. They're just doing wedge deals. And Meet Kevin has been in real estate basically after the 2008 crash, right? Meet Kevin has never had like a massive crash real estate market. Pretty much everything he's been involved in, the market has continued to go up. Now, it's gone down a little bit over the past year or so, but not by much. If the market crashes like 2008 levels again, this company, I guarantee you, is going to face some serious problems because all they're doing is wedge deals. All their money is in that. If the value of those properties go down, they're in big trouble. So this is really interesting. This is the investor portion of the company. Basically, it says, the earlier you get in, the more potential upside you'll see. But what's really interesting is down here, Kevin always finds a way to pimp his courses out. Even on his house hack website, this like $30 million company is trying to raise, he says, additionally, if you are a course member for Kevin Pathras, you have the ability to add another 10% to the table above, right? It's just absolutely insane how much this guy just constantly pimps out his courses no matter what he's doing. You know, he ran for governor last year in California. I honestly believe that if he had won, like, thank God he didn't, but if he had won the governor's race, he would have like made his courses mandatory in school, or let's teach our kids these courses. This dude is absolutely insane about his courses. Okay, so right here, this shows the investment of how much Kevin's putting in and how much he expects to be able to raise. So bare minimum, Kevin is putting $5 million into this, and he expects to bring in about $35 million in investor money. That's the bare minimum, and potentially he's trying to seek upwards of 200 million. I don't think he's going to get 200 million. It's my opinion, but he thinks bare minimum he's going to be able to get $35 million for this company, and Kevin will then own 12.5% of House Hack, right? All right, again, so this is just for accredited investors, so it means you have to make at least $200,000 a year to be able to invest in this. This website, like I said, is very janky for, you know, a company is trying to raise $30 million for. It literally looks like someone built a Shopify website for $1,000, right? Now this part's interesting. Let's go. This is by far my biggest and boldest venture yet. This is the legacy that we'll be leaving our children and our children's children. He really sounds like such a politician. Like, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's just really cringy. So, you know, overall, the website is very bland, if you ask me. Now, what's really interesting is some of the information down here. It goes over, again, this is all public, but it goes over that Kevin Pathras is our founder and CEO, and this is a Wyoming-based C corporation. Kevin also goes over that he is trying to register Plato's Philosophy, which is a California limited liability company, as a registered investment advisor, Series 65. So he actually just passed that. He posted a picture of that on Twitter. So he is an accredited investor as well. So like I said, overall, the basic principles of what this company is doing, wedge deals, is not bad at all. Like, lots of people have made monies over the years with wedge deals. It's an excellent way to make money in real estate. But like I said, you can make more money doing it yourself, right? Now, I understand some people probably don't want to invest, you know, or probably don't have the money to invest $50 or $100 or $300,000 to do a wedge deal. So maybe this actually would be beneficial to them. But overall, I just think, like, if you have the money, and they're only going for accredited investors right now. So these are people making $200,000 a year. So most of those people have the money. If they wanted to do a wedge deal themselves, they could, and they would make a lot more money doing the deal themselves. So I just don't personally think this company is a good idea. Yeah, it's wedge deals. You're going to get less return. They're going to be reinvesting all of their money, so you're not going to get any dividends or anything like that. I just think this company looks kind of janky, in my opinion. But I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Househack.com. I'll have a link to the website. You can check it out yourself. This is Meet Kevin's new Series A that he is launching. It's going to be a public company, and you can get involved in it if you really want to.